Blimey, the crypto markets are pumping, and in this video we can look at 5, maybe 6 crypto coins that you can potentially look at buying now to hopefully make some money in the upcoming weeks. And we know the markets are cooking because I walked down the street today and some bloke shouted at me, "Come on, Bitcoin," because I was wearing this. So yeah, like, you just know it's getting bullish. You know everything is heading into the right direction when you have random people talking about Bitcoin all over again. They're FOMOing in, retail enters the market really late, and we can see, looking at crypto bubbles, this is a beautiful, beautiful ocean of green here. We've had so many coins on the week and the month go absolutely parabolic. So can we get more sustenance with this rally? We've got an 89k Bitcoin. We're just 10,000 away from that massive $100,000 fantasy number. And it could still be a possibility. We're just halfway through November, still got December to get through, and I really think these markets will be cooking more and more. Extreme greed in the market, so we do have a lot of FOMO happening, but it's not necessarily a bad thing when you're sort of delving into the, the heart of a bull market. Now, let's talk about 5 coins in this video that could potentially make some good gains, and we'll start with coin number 1, and that will be Solana. I'm still very much bullish on Solana. To see Solana just sitting at $214 and holding nicely, in my opinion, is really bullish. And I think even though we haven't hit the all-time high yet, and you've got to factor in an inflation-adjusted number as well for this because of the increased supply, I do think we're going to get very, very close. Solana is technically not at a unit cost all-time high, but it is at an ecosystem valuation of 100 billion, which is indeed an all-time high. So last time we got to 75 billion, and I do think this time around it can probably get to 150 to 200, maybe even 250 billion dollars. So I do perceive another sort of 2 to 3x for Solana to get it into the $300, $400, maybe even $500 price range. I think this is very, very bullish here for Solana. Now, Solana, like I say, got a long way to go to get to $259, the previous all-time high. When we look at recent analytics on the relative strength index, we can see that we're nowhere near being overbought. And what this relative strength index does is it tells you how overbought or underbought an asset is at any time. So right now we have not gone back into this red ribbon, which would reflect that the RSI would be telling us that this asset is overbought. It's been bought too much. It might come back down in price. So on the contrary, we've not also seen oversold. We've not seen, okay, this thing has been sold so much that now could be a good time to be buying it. So on the inverse, we're in sort of a neutral kind of area on the weekly time frame. It's hard to say exactly where it will go. Now, looking at this existing weekly candle we got here on Solana, it's a doji candle. We've got equal buying and selling pressure, which makes me think if I now go to the daily time frame, we're going to start seeing a bit of consolidation. And yeah, we're absolutely seeing this consolidation here for Solana, which could end up seeing the next leg up. Look at this beautiful row of support we've got here. We're forging this symmetrical triangle. I feel like going long just from seeing this because it does look extremely bullish, and it could be that next ride up to $241. If you're thinking of going long, maybe it's a 13% move to the upside. With 10x leverage applied, that's 130%. That's a 2x right there. So I do think realistically $240 for Solana can happen soon. Of course, it's not financial advice, and we can still see the opposite happen. We can still come back down in price. We've got quite a lot of support written at 200 on the nose, which is $14 down, and that would result in a drop in price of about 7.8%. But just looking at it, I do think we can get a pump here for Solana. So not financial advice, of course. If you're looking to leverage or buy crypto, I've got KSEX down below where you can sign up and enjoy leverage trading and amplify your crypto portfolio that way. Have a little look. Solana, whether it's short term or long term, I am ultimately extremely bullish on the Solana ecosystem. Next coin is Peanut, the squirrel. Now this Peanut coin, just talking about it annoys me because I was looking at it literally last few days, right? I remember it was just probably over the weekend or something. And I was just looking at Peanut thinking, what is this? Like, this is rubbish. And I saw it down here at 40 cents. I was thinking, yeah, okay, it's moved a lot. It's already done over 100x. So I'm not going to buy this coin that's just at 100x. Little, it does another 4 to 5x on top. So Peanut right now is potentially going to be that next coin that can go to 10 billion. And the reason I say this is because you've got Elon Musk shilling it. You've got Binance holding 30% of the overall supply. And it's just one of those internet sensation coins that has just blown up out of nowhere. Whilst Dogecoin doesn't offer that 10x anymore because its market cap is already 50 to 60 billion, This coin does, because it's only 1.8 billion, so a 10x would take it indeed to the high territories, and it does give it that big ROI factor. Basically, it's just a squirrel, it's a Solana coin, it was a pump token, 1 billion total coins, as you can see here, with no tax, CA renounced, the LP was banned. So overall, yeah, big internet sensation of a token, and it went absolutely crazy. So this is another one that I think could be quite good. If you're keen to have a look at this coin, you can buy it down below with KSEX or MEXC or whatever exchange you honestly prefer to use. Also, guys, if you're new in the markets and want to amplify your portfolio, achieve time, location, or financial freedom, you can also check out very, very quickly my Patreon down below. We've got 2 slots remaining. This will give you trading signals so you can make more money in these markets, kind of like the ones that you're seeing on the screen right here. But you're also going to get alpha calls, early contract addresses, and some big projects sent your way, education, indicators, insights, and more. And plus, you'll be part of a massive community with over 30,000 members in it. So do check it down below. Yeah, Peanut looking interestingly good. I will just say it does look like it has pulled back quite nicely from its euphoric top of $2.43. It came down 40%. So this could be roughly where the consolidation sets in. You know, you can see it breaking out just slightly of this massive descending channel. And what you can really tell is for Peanut right now, there's a lot of support at $1.50. That's a really big range of support right there. I don't know if it'll keep going up. Liquidity is mad. Market cap is mad. It's really hard to say, but a lot of whales are looking at this Peanut token. Now, next one is going to be No Man's Land, which is actually also a pump fund launch, 1 billion tokens, very similar to Peanut, except the contrary is you don't have a massive market cap. You've got $10 million market cap, which congrats to anyone that bought into this, by the way. This thing is still moving up and it's still really, really bullish. 392K liquidity. This is a new movement mission meme coin with a real narrative, fully doxed, KYC'd, 1 bill supply, 0 taxes, liquidity is locked, the contract is renounced. This is a coin that is absolutely worth taking a look at, in my honest opinion. It's a guy who's going through 6 crazy missions to solve the lost city of Atlantis. He's going to Siberia to walk 2,000 miles. He's going to the favelas in Brazil. They're flying out on the 17th, and there's also a 5% token burn happening today. We can see they've just also applied for their CoinGecko listing, which is great. So the marketing is there. They're moving up more and more. They're getting bigger and bigger. A 5% burn is happening tonight as well for this token. So there's a lot to be bullish about with this ecosystem. It's getting to that point where $20 million market cap is just round the corner. So do have a little look at this one. I will list it down below. It's one of those gems I think can go very, very far. It's a long-term project. It's not a short-term one. So you got to remember that this is all about the long-term side of things as well. A lot of people are always entering the markets trying to make a quick buck and just leave the project, but this one is actually all about sticking with it and following the journey and seeing those philanthropic movements take place and seeing the beyond boundary charity grow and seeing the real world impact this makes on lives of thousands. Next coin will be in this case, well, very quickly as well, we can see NML and Solana is back at $10 million market cap as well. So that is super bullish. Not financial advice, but the link is down below. And now we've got PEPE Unchained. This one is going to end in 27 days and then it gets listed on tier 1 exchanges. This is bullish. I can't say it's bearish. That is very, very bullish. Tier 1 exchanges could be Binance, it could be Coinbase, it could be Kraken, it could be Robinhood, it could be those other big ones. I have no clue. But what we know right now is there's 27 days before this ICO goes live. When Bitcoin pumps, we are back in the ICO season. So check it out down below. Connect your wallet and buy some PEPE Unchained if you believe it could be a good one. It's a layer 2 ecosystem with its own DEX, bridge, advanced analytics, and block explorer. Overall, it's a really cool, colorful meme coin with its layer 2 ecosystem, giving it that fundamental and utility flair with it. And fingers crossed, we're going to see this one absolutely move. They have 8 billion tokens, there's no tax, there's no inflation, and 40% of these tokens are sold into the pre-sale. We can see they've raised a whopping $31 million. That is absolutely insane, and it just seems like everyone just wants a piece of this PEPE pie right now. Since PEPE did an all-time high, all PEPE-related tokens are looking very, very good. Now, this is a great project, of course, not financial advice, never risk more than you can afford to lose, but I really, really like this, and they've just hit that 30 million club, which is looking ever so bullish. Moving on, we've got coin number 5, I think, which is Aave. This is a real-world asset lending and borrowing platform. Mark Cuban himself is very bullish on this particular token, and yeah, you can see from a price point of view that there's not been any inflation because the market cap and the price itself, they very much follow and mirror each other's trajectory. $160 on Aave looks very good. Access the full power of DeFi. So it's a big supply, borrow, swap, staking platform. We've got a lending protocol right here where billions of dollars are locked in as well. You've got massive stablecoin APY available, fully unlocking the power of DeFi and removing that sort of like governance side, the controlled, centralized side. Aave, in my opinion, I still think is undervalued. It's had a wild month, to be honest. It popped out of 129 up to 200, so almost at a 2x. I don't think this is the bottom yet. I think we can see Aave at least get back to 300, if not $400 or $500 by the end of the bull run. So yeah, guys, these are some tokens I'm absolutely bullish on. To revise this, we had coin number one as Solana. I think this will still rip up $300-500 in the future. Peanut as well could be in a nice consolidation phase and maybe move up even further. The next coin is No Man's Land. This one I'm absolutely bullish on to the max. Worth checking out. Link down below, have a look at it. Coin number 4 is PEPE Unchained. Have a look at this one down below as well. $31 whopping million raised. You've only got 27 days till this one launches. And then lastly, coin number 5 is Aave. So let me know what you think, guys, down below. Which coins are exciting you right now in this particular market. And yeah, you can check out the Patreon if you also want to start getting those indicators, signals, education, and more. See you soon. Take care. Stay crypto safe.